technical difficulties among guys that are in like over 30. Like we don't know what we're doing.
No idea.
Like I feel like an old person now because there's times where I don't understand technology and I just give up. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm turning into my dad. You know. What's up, everyone? We're back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. Sierra wrapped her neck around the cord and then pulled it out of the socket, so we got everything kind of lost.
And the camera fell over.
Yeah, the camera fell over.
The White Claw. It got crazy.
White Claw.
Yeah, oh yeah. A little bit of White Claw was down.
Crazy
bad
up
news.
in there.
But here's Brad's truck for those that were wanting to look at the outside of it. Lily, come over here, girl. Come here.
Come on, Stinker.
Come here. It's okay. Seriously.
No,
Here, come over here. What you doing, sweet girl?
Sierra.
What you doing, Bunkin?
Come here.
There we
Hey,
go.
you knocked the cord over again. There you go.
Yeah,
Get excited. Get excited.
Let me get it again.
Yeah.
All right, you stay here.
So let's see. Let me scoot back a little bit, and then I'm gonna move your bike so I can see the tires a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
You got 33s on here, is that right?
33s. Yeah.
On the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about, huh?
That's a big tire.
It almost is. Yeah, I would say that actually would equal a 33.
That'd be incredible, man. Going over anything over there.
Right.
How much work did you have to do on the body of the outside?
I had to
the
learn
camper.
the fiberglass.
So you did that yourself?
Actually, if you look at the front right there, those used to be wraparound windows.
Yeah, you can barely see where you.
Yeah.
It
hasn't been painted yet, so that's one of the things I still need to do is paint the coach area.
What are you planning to paint it?
Just an off-white old Toyota. Yeah, I love the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the aquamarine, whatever that color is, and then with that, I think it just looks so cool.
Yeah, it just still looks classic.
Yeah, I think it's awesome looking. I've been here saying like, yeah, my next rig, I'm gonna go ahead and get a Sunrider, but of course you can't hardly find them because they're so rare. Yeah. So
that was a 2-wheel drive. So
all right, thanks. We got Desert Deb in the house, Joe's in the house, Victor's in the house.
Everyone's back.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we can start people come back. So we don't have a whole lot of battery left on the computer here, so we're gonna just go for a little bit. But I wanted to show the exterior of what his truck looked like because everybody was asking about it.
Yeah.
So if you were to do this over, what would you do different about your truck? Is there anything that you would change? Is there any part of the process that you think could have gone smoother? Sierra, girl, stay here.
I would have finished everything before I left, including the paint and other things.
Okay.
So you've been on the road,
and I probably would have gone with a stronger rear axle.
What do you have back there right now?
I have a standard, what would be called an IFS 4Runner axle. So IFS in the front, the standard axle in the rear. That's what I have in the rear, but I am getting ready to do a full float conversion on it, which will give me disc brakes, and it'll also be a safer axle with a full float.
Nice.
And also, I kind of wish I would have done 488 gears instead of 456.
What's the advantage of doing 488?
Keeping it in the power band when you're going up hills.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But you can do a transfer case down the road, like you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking about doing a dual T case, so any of the off-road guys are going to know what we're talking about there. And that really gives you super slow control. And with a rig like this, with your home on the back, you don't want to tear it up on rocks and stuff. So you can go slow and just kind of keep your momentum.
And let it kind of go like this instead of bang, bang, bang. Yeah,
exactly.
That
that'd be kind of cool because then since it's just me, I can actually get out of the rig and film it.
Yeah.
While it's crawling.
Yeah, it's fun to watch it crawl.
It's going like 0.2 miles an hour.
Right. Exactly.
Hops in a third all of a sudden.
Get all different cool angles. Not really.
Oh, that's cool. There's an autism operator says I have a 2000 Tundra 4x4 and I want to put a Sunrider on it so bad.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Check out my buddy Elevated Overland. He's done that. And
he did it on a Tundra?
He actually did it on a Tundra.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. That was one of the first ones he did.
That's one of the first ones he did.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, and he does those. So if anybody's looking for one or have one built, like I said, that was 2-wheel drive. I converted it to 4. But if anyone's looking to pay somebody to do it, he's top notch. He's here in Farmington, Durango, Farmington area.
What did you pay to have your conversion done?
I did it.
You did it yourself?
I did everything.
Wow, that's awesome. How'd you learn how to do that?
I built 2 other vehicles.
Oh, okay.
So I've always had really good friends with shops and people that really know what they're doing, and I learned.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. All right, see what else we got. Do you guys ride motorcycles, dirt bikes? Yeah, Jason, I used to have a CT 110, old vintage one that I rebuilt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. I used to
rally those.
I used to have a Captain America hat and then
nice.
like a helmet and then a cape, and I'd ride around Moab with it on mushrooms. It was awesome. So yeah, I like motorcycles. They're a blast. but mine were more the old school ones. And now I have a quad because out of my property, you know, it's good to have like the Polaris because you have a kind of dual purpose. You can have a work one, and but it can also go ride trails and bomb them pretty good. Do you have any motorcycles right now?
I sold them. You can't ride them half the year up there.
Did you sell your motorcycle?
Well, I had a Honda 75 when I was really young, like 14 years old. So yeah, but I've had a Honda V65 and I had a Honda Goldwing full dress.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
it helps that parents that allow you to get them, you know.
What's
like
that?
My parents wouldn't allow me to have a dirt bike. I was getting like my nephew, like he has like jet ski, dirt bike, 4-wheeler, side by side. Like
we
9.
We had go-karts growing up, but it was like they didn't go over 20.
Yeah.
You know, and like
a
if you wrecked them,
engine,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It was basically like you try to figure out how to take off the governor and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, totally.
Faster. You're like, dude, I get like 2 miles an hour faster. I'm 22 now.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see what else we got. Elevated Overland is the reason I want one. Oh, cool. Yeah, he's got such good.
Very cool.
He does great work on stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I also had a if you know what they are, they're called motopeds.
Okay.
It's a 125, kind of a bicycle, kind of like the old mopeds.
Oh yeah.
I had that on the back of this. So if you look at my Instagram, you'll see it. But I wanted storage on the back instead, so I sold it and put a storage container on the back for living in it.
They look like a Honda Ruckus, like a step through.
No,
like a low
not at all.
No.
See, Joe, you're asking how high up we are.
They look like the
right now.
Surons. The
oh yeah, the Surons. Yeah,
yeah, they look
those
like
are
those. Except they're
good morning from South Australia.
Yeah.
Nomad Dad, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Cool. All right, cool. We're all cut up. For Desert Deb was asking, so that's Toyota.
Yeah, it's an 82 Toyota Sunrider. They come like that. A lot of people think I like built it, converted it, or whatever, but they come typically 2-wheel drive. If somebody's really looking for one, there is one going to be possibly on sale. That's an original 4-wheel drive for right around 50 grand.
Is that really expensive when that guy's coming down in the price?
Well, no, this is a different one.
Oh, really?
Totally.
Someone had one for like 70 G's
70 grand. He came down to like 65.
That's still crazy.
Something like that. Yeah.
The only reason why that one with those factory 4x4 would be attractive at that price is because they're so rare.
They're rare. Yeah. Super rare.
There's like 13 of them left in the world.
Yeah.
It just seems crazy. I don't know. Like I bought my truck and built that camper for like maybe 38 or 40 or something.
Right.
Like it just seems crazy to spend that much money on it.
I mean, I'm all in with my truck for 40. With buying, and I bought it new in 05.
Yeah.
So
because I did all the work, I'm in it for under 18.
Nice.
Dude, right on.
Yep.
Advantages
But
of being DIY.
I couldn't do that today.
Yeah.
You know, like I built that 2.5 much in that amount of time.
Come here, sweetie. She's laying right there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. She's like, you're not talking to me, are you? She has like her ignoring. She just looks away. Oh, what's over here?
I mean, it's so pleasant, the temperature right now. This is perfect outside.
Yeah.
And I love it how cool it gets. You know, I'm like, I want it to even be a little bit colder at night because I love like.
There's no bugs. I haven't seen the first mosquito.
That's what's been really nice.
Yeah, maybe just like a couple flies.
Yeah,
it's like.
Yeah, even our doors are.
Okay, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Noel Hopkins says, "What's cracking, fellas? It's raining here in Colorado Springs."
Oh no!
Yeah, I think it was supposed to rain up here. Maybe our rain came to
Where's
you
Colorado
instead.
Springs?
So it's to the east of here.
West.
Somebody was asking the lean machine was asking how do we get Wi-Fi off grid? I actually use Unlimitedville. It's a type of service where they use a business data card on AT&T network on the North American network. It's truly like there's no data cap at all, so I can upload as much as I want, watch videos every day from camp. I never get throttled at all. So
everyone at San Ben had like I'd say like at least half the vans there had Starlink.
Did they?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like people were doing it.
Yeah,
it's happening.
And when I was at Overland Expo, some of my friends that had Starlink were like, "We can't get a service because of the trees overhead."
Yeah, I don't know about that part.
But when we were up, I was with Happy up on the rim. We were in a treed area, and he was getting incredible signal.
Yeah, was he?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Maybe as the person said,
I think it's the direction where the trees are. So if you can get, I think it's like a north direction. I think is what it is. Then you're fine.
Yeah,
you can
it
have
seems like
trees
it's
all the way
mounted,
around,
like,
but as
one
long as
way.
you have that,
and then you can like a cable, put it out somewhere else.
Yeah,
and what I noticed too is when he had it sitting there, the thing was moving and adjusting itself to keep the signal. Yeah.
Oh, maybe
is his mounted on top of the ambulance?
No, out in the woods.
Oh, okay.
So he had like an 80-foot cable.
Oh, okay.
So he could set it out.
satellite thing? Is it pretty
It's
big?
big.
Okay, yeah, that's what I think too. It's like in my truck. It's like
It's as big as
my
your
little router is
cot
like
up there,
tiny.
you know?
It's big.
Yeah.
It looks like a satellite's on top of your
Does
truck.
it?
does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like all kind of old school.
I'll just
yeah.
stick with what I have.
Yeah.
I like what I have.
They'll make it
I just
smaller.
hang out with Brian. That way I can use his. No,
Yeah.
no, I just have a hotspot. I just have my regular phone and I use my
Mhm.
hotspot for right now until that changes.
I'm a big fan of coffee
Oh,
shops
cool.
and libraries.
Noel's
I'll
setting up
probably
his
do that too.
2008 crew cab F-150 for Overland. You know, Noel, what I'd say is just go out on trips
Really?
where you do what you like to do outdoors, and then your build will revolve around. Like it'll evolve into serving those needs as far as like if you like to fly fish or if you like to hike or if you're a backpacker or whatever. You know, I always think that it's good to go out with like a minimal build and then add to it as you're out because then you know what you need when you're out there. So, what do you guys?
I when I had this, I put sawhorses and like made stuff just so I'd have shelving and different things in there, so I could go camping in it and get an idea of what I wanted where.
Yeah.
Before I actually built it.
I think that's a good idea. So I'd say go out with a minimal build initially, and then add to it as you figure out what space is good for whatever you're going to put in there.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically trying not to sleep in the tents. Yeah. Just think of what comfort.
Baby
you want,
Yoda,
you know?
bacon. We got Kenny on here. So good to see you too, man. Hope you're doing well, Kenny. So let's see here. It can get expensive. Yeah, no, that's the big thing. Is it get expensive, and like if you go through like 4 or 5 renditions of your build, you could go through thousands of dollars. And so that's where I think it's important just to go out and just figure out what you like and put it all together. And there's no time frame. Like there's no like you got to get it done by a certain time. Just add to it and figure it out.
And if you're gonna build something like on top of that, like Timmy's done or something to that effect, where you're gonna add a lot more weight, put the money in the suspension.
Yeah.
Make sure your rig can hold it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Don't chintz on anything because it'll bite you in the once you get on the road. So.
Don't go to Overland Expo because you waste a bunch of money buying stuff you don't need.
Oh, Lone Trout was asking if it's an IGO bike.
The what?
If that's an
Surly.
Surly.
It's just a Surly.
Okay.
Surly fat bike.
You kill someone if you threw that bike at him.
Yeah.
Frame is heavy.
It's heavy.
Oh, that's cool. So Metaglipto was asking what type of microphone we're using. We're actually using the one that's built into the Logitech 920 webcam, and so that's
a webcam.
Yeah, and
cool.
so on both sides, it's got microphones on both sides,
Yeah,
so it
it's
kind of
neat.
picks up like the 180.
What's the advantage of that over just using your cell phone? Like,
well, back in the day it was better, but now cell phones are
yeah, it's
just as
about
good.
6 Samsung is like 4K, like, and then you can bring it around with you, and it still transmits to your computer. You can read.
Yeah. So
I
I
was
mean,
wondering.
like back when I got this 2 years ago, the phones weren't quite there.
Yeah,
but
totally.
Now they're good. So let's see, what do we got? So Noel's got a 1/2 ton, 5'5" bed. Nice. I like those F-150s.
Don't you have a 5'5"?
One's 5.
That's why you had to extend your little box.
Ridge Runner 907. I love road tripping and sleeping in my Sienna. Yeah, I love being out on the road too. Let's see what did Kevin say.
Isn't that minivan?
I'm building in a special storage thingy for my
I've seen a
various
4x4
fishermen. Nice. I'm
one of
actually
those.
taking
There's an
measurements.
Astro.
Cool,
Super
Kevin. I
awesome,
hope
dude.
everything's going
Yes,
good
I
with your
love
build, man. I
those.
want to see pictures of that.
I love those.
That's awesome. So cool. Well, unfortunately my battery's really low on my computer here. So we're gonna have to log off, but I want to get back on and just say sorry for us having the live stream cut out earlier. And I wanted to show you Brad's rig on the outside. So like I said, we're gonna be traveling a bunch together this winter, doing a bunch of winter camping. Timmy's gonna be in town till the middle part of October, so we'll all be together.
We're gonna do some crazy trails.
Yep, we're gonna do some fun stuff.
Getting into some stuff with the campers.
Lots more live streams, all that stuff. So stay tuned to all of our channels. Go and subscribe, Sunrider Overland.
Please.
And I guess we'll catch you guys on the next
new
live
at
stream.
this, so.
So yeah, he's new to YouTube.
Do it.
I haven't been out there that long.
You got good stuff already, though. Your videos are doing well. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good start to the weekend.
Later.
We'll catch you on the next live stream. All right, take care.
Peace, everybody.